In 2 Timothy chapter 3, Paul warns us of how perverse people will become in the end times. Starting with verse 2, Paul says, people will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of the good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. And that's 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 2 through 4. This warning of how perverse, corrupt, debased men and women will become in the end times concludes with describing them as lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, and we need to turn that around. We need to be lovers of God rather than lovers of pleasure. Now, God created pleasure, and the legitimate satisfaction of pleasure is perfectly fine. But the illegitimate satisfaction of pleasure is sin, whether it's sexual immorality or some type of euphoria from illegal drugs or whatever. If you make pleasure the most important thing in your life and satisfaction of pleasure the most important thing of your life, it can lead you to destruction and pain and hurt and misery and alienation from God, and you will fall short of loving God. Loving God means you love Him rather than loving pleasure. This is Pastor Mark Wright of Evers Road Christian Church, and this has been one more episode in the series, Loving God.